I came to these parts of the empire, I've been wondering at the countless religious beliefs of these nations. The Egyptians, the Syrians, King Herod. To revert to the Jews, I wonder, is it because, as you say, they identify future with past, that they have so many prophets?
Oh, the prophets, it's the sun which breeds them. Many of these are harmless. They preach religion. We let them go, but some of them preach rebellion because it is written. Altogether, literacy has had a disastrous effect in this country, and those we eliminate. Rome has taught us that although this may be indifferent theology, it is very good government.
Majesty, I've heard the word Messiah. What exactly is a Messiah?
Oh, even you have heard that awful word, Proculus.
Is he a prophet, or is he something even...
Well, Rome, even Rome cannot influence men's dreams. And the Messiah is a bad dream disguised as a solution to every problem. It's a leveler of scores, a rewarder of righteousness, a scourge for the wrongdoer. It is the bringer of everlasting peace.
That is, I understand from what you have said, a Messiah is worse than a prophet from the Roman point of view.
Oh, from the Jewish viewpoint, too. Only you try telling that to the Jews. No, don't. It's much wiser not to consult them. Just when a Messiah appears, crush it underfoot like a young scorpion. Now you can tell great Augustus that he can rest in peace in Rome. There will be no messiahs, true or false, in Palestine while I am alive.
They seem to be kings, Lord Melchior, from different lands.
I told you we could not have been the only ones to see the sign.
Come in peace. Where are you bound?
Wherever I am led, I follow that star.
I'm sure that Herod keeps a strict watch on his frontiers. He must know that we have crossed them. I would have to tell him, as Balthazar has said, that I follow that star wherever it leads.
But what will we find? All my calculations show that there was to be a new heavenly creature, a new star. It was even precise as to place and time. So I made up my mind to set forth and seek what they would unfold.
You did not know?
Only that it would be something wonderful. The stars are not distant and aloof, cut off from the lives of men. The rising of a new star entails an immense labor in the heavens that always has its counterpart on earth. The universe is about to bring forth a prodigy beyond our understanding.
Your star, my brother Balthazar, is indeed a sign of wonder. The divine Zoroaster says the next prophet will show himself in a foreign land, and the truth he will reveal will be at first only for his own people.
But there is only one truth.
And only one God. All the rest are vain or parts of him.
The people of Israel know this. Many of their wise men have been close to him. And their writings confirm my calculations. A king is about to be born.
A king?
A king who will free us from the evils of this world.
Where will he be born?
The sacred writings point to a small town in Judea called Bethlehem Ephrata.
Bethlehem? O thou Bethlehem Ephrata, thou art the smallest. What was that phrase again?
Thou, Bethlehem Ephrata, art a little one amongst the thousands of Judah. Out of thee he shall come forth unto me, who is to be the ruler in Israel, and his going forth is from the beginning, from the days of eternity.
A ruler in Israel? Have those travelers watched all the time? And bring me the names of all newborn children in Bethlehem.
Next. What is your name?
Japhet Bar Elias.
Uh-huh. Where from?
Eshkolon.
Right.
Don't forget to take your token.
You?
One for each of the family.
What's your name?
Abdias Abdi.
How many children?
7. This is the youngest.
How old is she?
3.
Move on.
And here are 7 tokens.
My husband could not come, he's ill. What can I do?
I'll give you one for him too if you explain.
Are these tokens?
It's a coin they give to prove that you registered.
Yeah, they're little tokens with the Emperor's head on.
How many in the family?
I'm hungry.
Over there.
Eat the
Make
food.
your mark.
Special orders. We want the names of all the newborn.
Newborn?
Note their names, the newborn.
What did he say?
He wants the names of all the newborn.
Why do they want to know about the newborn?
No point in arguing with them. You just do what you're told.
be afraid. Where is the child? We have come a long way to greet him.
This is the King of Israel, who will take away the sins of the world.
I did not know what we were to find. And coming here, a stable. I thought my brothers were mistaken. But now I see the justice of it. There could be no other place.
Not in glory, but in humility.
Accept these poor tokens of our homage. Incense to perfume the halls of the mighty.
Gold for kingly rule.
Myrrh, the most precious herb of the East, and the most bitter.
And now, a word of warning. Leave here as soon as you can.
Herod's soldiers have followed us, hoping we'll lead them to you. He knows of this birth. He'll seek out the child to kill him.
Go into Egypt. It may not be for long. Herod's days are numbered.
Kill every male child up to 1 year old. 2 years old. Better the innocent should die than that the guilty should escape.
Guilty? Your Majesty, a child?
Guilty in the womb! Guilty in the stars! I'll bring down their stars! I'll snuff them out in blood! This is my world! I will not share it with an infant! There's no room for two kings here, like a newborn scorpion underfoot! You know the mark of a real king? Courage! Even in the face of Jewish prophecy, bits of old parchment, old blind men! Ha! Now go to Bethlehem and make history! Kill!
But your Majesty!
Kill! Kill them all! Kill! Kill them all!
is fulfilled, that which was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. In Ramah was there a voice heard, lamentation, weeping, and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children, and would not be comforted because they were no more.
Taken in the midst of his sins, struck down by the Lord, to whom the power and pride of kings are as nothing. You cannot defy God, the mighty God, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Yet the yoke of tyranny will not be lifted from us. Rome will choose a king from among his sons, and her grip will become stronger. But you should lift up your hearts, for the Eternal will not abandon us. He will send us a deliverer. And his dominion is the everlasting dominion that shall not pass away. And his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed.
There. Look. Do you see? Nazareth. That's where we live.
Hear, O Israel. The Eternal our God, the Eternal is one. Blessed be the name of the glory of the kingdom forever and ever. And thou shalt love the Eternal thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee shall be in thine heart. Amen.
Amen.
We use this to make a straight line on the wood before we cut it. And as we use a ruler to make straight lines, God gave us rules to keep our lives straight. God gives the wood. And man, with his skill and invention that God gave him, is always finding new uses. Sometimes wonderful uses for it. A wheel? A plough? A ladder? They all look simple, but they are from God. And a ladder can sometimes reach from earth to heaven.
Joseph! Joseph, didn't you say the plough would be ready?
Coming! Keep on with your work.
What is this? Well, look at it. What have you done? This is not how I asked you to make it. Oh, no, it is not the same as before. It was supposed to be ready days ago, and now it is not right.
Jewish bread. Better than nothing.
What's this?
Quartermaster, an army must eat, and it's a long way from Damascus to Jerusalem.
Yeah, but Galilee isn't Roman territory.
The whole world is Roman territory.
Hey, put your sword back. Ignore them. You'll meet with plenty of those in Jerusalem. They're called zealots. They're mad religious fanatics. You there! Remember this. The Roman army is not a pack of bandits, and we'll deal with the likes of you in our own good time. Come!
May the curse of God fall upon these murderers! How long must we wait, oh Lord, for you to help us?
God has abandoned us.
How long? How long?
with no mark, without blemish.
King Solomon said after he built the temple. Standing in front of the altar of the Lord, he spread out his hands and said, "Can God indeed dwell with his creatures on earth? Heaven itself, the highest heaven cannot contain thee. How much less this house that I have built? Yet attend to the prayer and supplication of thy servant, O Lord, that thine eyes may always be upon this house, day and night, this place of which thou didst say, it shall receive my name."
Son, we've been looking for you everywhere.
Why were you looking for me everywhere? Did you not know you would have found me in my father's house?
How long, O Lord? I grow old. What have I promised to the prophets? Where are they? Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and tell her that her time of bondage has ended, that her penalty is paid, salvation is at hand, to be shouted from the mountaintops. Comfort ye. Comfort, God, comfort. The teaching is clear. Behold, I send my messenger, and he will clear the way before me. A messenger before me. A messenger. And the Lord will suddenly come to his temple, and the messenger of the covenant, behold, is here.